Joined the team. Like, we didn't know anybody. We didn't know what was going on. We just joined the team. We got on there. We got to the field. We met Dewan 3D Mitchell. Bring him in. Here we go.
My mama bring him in. Damn lifesaver.
Lifesaver. 29-2 as a commander. 30-1 as an XO.
I guess we can keep it at a minimum.
Right. Yeah, not a problem. That's high.
There's his name. Sweetest of dicks. That is his name.
That is a lot.
Yo, what's up, people?
What's up, everybody?
What's happening?
Don't say it like that, man. Come on, man. Get a little ass like that, man. We sitting here with the victorious commanders beneath us here, man. We got the victorious commander, Thomas Mad Dog Russell, and victorious XO, Craig Kempzilla Kemper. How you doing today, man?
Good. I busted out the headphones and computer. I'm borrowing the wife's computer. The last show I was on, I think I was on my cell phone.
He was.
So I stepped my game up a little bit.
There you go. Everybody stepped their game up since last weekend, right?
Yeah, well, except for me. I'm using Dave Brown's wife's computer. So
Hey, it works. Right.
Yeah, hey, whatever I got to do, right?
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but like all week long I've been thinking about like that whole weekend. That was such a fun weekend.
Yeah,
I mean, I've never been to an event where, like the red and blue side all were just like having a good time and playing hard and like friendly and cool. And it's like, you know, because it was White River's, the new guys, you know, Harm or whatever's first time. It's like we were all being cool about it, and it was just a fun event, man. I feel like a lot of friendships were made.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, listen, I want to say this. Like you said, a lot of friendships were made. None were broken. You know what I'm saying? So it was all good if you ask me.
No, we're broken. It was a great weekend.
It was.
The video shows. I mean, we were there to get that dub. So
yeah,
wasn't much footage.
So Thomas, what you didn't know about us coming into this event, right? Is we decided that we were going to show what we do. Right. So we filmed a little bit just because we wanted to film something. But our main goal was to make sure we were highly available for you and Kemper to be able to use us however y'all chose.
Appreciate that.
So David said the video was short but solid. Yeah, that was kind of, I mean, it wasn't on purpose, so to say, but we showed, like, I mean, we didn't hit the record button a lot. We didn't, you know what I'm saying? The second day, we didn't wear a camera at all. We went out there.
Well, but it probably would have been longer if I would have asked for Mr. Nasty's footage. I'm sorry, Mr. Nasty. I didn't ask for the camera from you. After we were done, we wanted to get the fuck up out of there and go home. So, my bad.
I was there. Dude, I was so cold and tired Sunday after the awards. I was like, I left my canopy at the field, and I just was like, dude, I got to leave this. I got to go.
Yeah,
I was exhausted.
I literally got back to Ohio, and I sat in my car for a good 5 minutes and amped myself up to roll out of my car and walk in my house. I went to work the next night, and I was walking around like I had a hip replacement because my thighs were so tight.
Oh, yeah.
Ridiculous.
Man, after Saturday, you wouldn't have guessed that Sunday would have been so freaking cold.
Shout out to Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan did a great job. He was managing the tanks. Yeah, shout out to Jordan. He did a great job. I appreciate it. I'm glad that we were able to make you laugh. You know, that's our goal. But yeah, to your point, Kemp, like, man, it was like Saturday was beautiful. It was a great fucking day of paintball.
Dude.
Sunday rolled around, was like, yeah, hey, guess what? Midwest, how you doing?
I know. I mean, in a way, it sucked to play in, but it kind of benefited us with how the sides were picked, just because that other side was a lot, like, way more wet, you know. So I think it was a good thing, but at the same time, it was like I was soaked, and it was, you know what I mean? Because I played that 20v20, and like the first thing I did was slide right into a massive puddle.
Oh yeah, you know,
like three puddles.
I like that 20v20 though. It was a little muddy, but I like that. You know what I mean? It was nice. I'm usually in the woods, so that was a little bit different style of play for me. But I mean, I got out there and balled out. It was pretty fun.
It was really wet.
Yeah.
It was very wet field.
There we go. I love it. Listen, Thomas, you asking me to do that was like when he was like, yeah, hey, no, actually, it was Spawn's boy. Spawn's. So, quick short story here. Second half of day one, right?
Congrats, David.
Oh, congrats, David. We got a baby boy mutant there. We got a baby boy there. Congrats, David. So, day one, second half.
I'm nervous that it's going to make it too bright. Try it real quick.
Flip it up. Matt, aka Vash. Yeah, exactly. So
Just
Matt,
like
yeah,
a line
it
in front of
makes
your
it
face.
glare.
yeah. So Dewan gives me a fucking 1/4 piece of chocolate. Yes, we did, Mason. Yes, we see that's it. So when you guys were doing that big push camp on the backside, me and Mason was at Cambodia holding shit the fuck down.
Oh, I know. So my plan, it was like, I was thinking to myself, like, man, we just ran back to those barrels because we had to do like this. This one's kind of working great, but we had to go do this mission to slap the barrels. And I was thinking, like I was just telling you guys a minute ago, I was like, that's got to be the only one that we're going to do back here because this is kind of a pain in the butt to get back there.
It is.
And so when we read that new one, it was like, dude, we got to go again and touch more stuff. I was like, we gotta, there we go. That's way better. And then we gotta, getting the lighting situation figured out here.
It's all right.
But so anyway, so I was like, man, let's do a diversion thing. Cause I'm like, diversions work awesome in paintball. So that's when we told,
I'm gonna tell you
Mason and them to go ham in Cambodia to create a distraction. Let me tell you what, when we got back there and we heard it, we were like,
yeah,
good job. And to like your guys, what made it so glorious for us was because we got surrounded back there.
Mm-hmm.
So like we were getting shot at from behind. I mean, it was like insane, dude. And they were just picking us off one by one. So when we heard that, it was like, okay, it just made us feel a little better. You know,
yeah, the shit Mr. Nasty pulled on that shit was nuts too. The shit Mr. Nasty pulled.
Yeah.
No, hey Carl, wasn't no squirrel this time, Carl.
Hey, look, it was not squirrel mode that entire weekend.
Listen, there was not. It was. What do you need me to do? I'm getting it done. I'm doing it. Thomas said, "Hey, Thomas said we need this position. Kemper said we need this position. I'm gonna give Predator hella credit. Predator ass stepped the fuck up this weekend.
He did,
and was an on-field commander. His damn
he
self.
Lost his voice.
Yeah,
just like Guru did.
He did a really good job for us, man. Well, it was so hard because, like, as Thomas can tell you, it was like everything was coming so fast because, like, both sides had great players and intense players, so you had constant fight. There was never a moment where that fourth slapstick didn't have a full-blown battle going on
at all times.
24/7 at all times.
Yeah.
And so you're getting these missions every half an hour, and it's like, you know what I mean? So
make sure you let people know. Not only are we getting regular missions, Thomas is also running the 10v10 on day one every 30 minutes.
Yes, and that's why Status helped us out because they were just down to do it.
Yeah,
it was like we were stressed about how to make sure we remembered that, and it was like they helped us out, tremendously doing that.
Yeah, hell, that's
what I also liked about that. Getting the missions every half hour versus other games that you play, scenario games, you'll have a whole list that you have to do, so you know what you have to do, but they were just coming in. But at the same time, that made Craig and myself, like, I don't think we were able to communicate as well. So it was just kind of on the fly type stuff.
Yeah.
Relay information to other players. And I kind of like that myself. I kind of liked it that way because it was like a surprise. You know what I mean?
It was interesting for me because I'm like I'm usually have like a ton of comms, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
right.
This was the first event I've done in a while where we had to kind of do it that way, like word of mouth, because we just had radio malfunctions and like, it was just because you had so much going on. You didn't really have time to be on a radio. So it was like, you got to run and go start getting this going now because the first couple missions where Red was kicking our ass the first day.
Oh, they had us. They had us.
I mean, sorry about my language, but they were kicking our ass. And so like,
Mason, what are you talking about?
But so anyway, we were like, because we would like lose 10 minutes. You know, it was like 30-minute mission, and you're like, it's let's just say 10:10, and you're just now getting organized. You're like, all right, let's go do it. And it's like, well, you got like 9 minutes left, and it's like, oh crap.
Right.
And you just couldn't get to it. You just couldn't get to it. It was like, dude, we don't have enough time, and we got to go get the next mission and open it.
Right. You got to get the next mission, open it. Thomas got to make sure he got his 10 to go into 10v10. And they got to be ready to go. He got to roll the dice to figure out what they're actually doing. Like all of it was dope. I really liked it. All of it was dope. And like I said, Thomas, I appreciate you for letting me do that twice. I got to do it twice. Like I said, the second time, I'm gonna tell you the story about the second time in a minute. But the first time he asked me to do it, I got in there and it was fun. I mean, it was a mix up. We had 11, but I think one guy's gun started messing up. So it's like, well, step in, Guru. I'm like, cool. Let me do it.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was fun. It was fun as hell. But the second half of day one. Yeah, for me, it was interesting. And the reason why I say that was because, like I said, Dewan gave me a 1/4 piece of chocolate. Little did I know that this chocolate had contaminants in it. Let's just say that.
This motherfucker got to talk about something. I'm like, you good? He was like, nah, man, I'm just tired.
I thought I was tired. I thought I was dehydrated. So I legit was on the backside, you know, so I don't know what slapped it on the backside of not Cambodia.
Cargo
City, that first little wooded area on the very backside, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm on the left side near the tape side, literally laying prone, looking at a position. Yeah, I fell asleep on my tank. I admit that. And I think Spawn came over. I was high. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. He gave me an edible and all that shit. So I was no good. That being said, that is when Mr. Nasty stepped the fuck up for Kemper. And got out there and got those missions done. And
Baker was getting them missions done.
Yeah,
dude. I remember second half. That's right at that second half mark. He just came walking up and was like, "It's on," and I was like, "Okay." Like he didn't even give me an option. He was like, "I'm ready to go," and I was like, Okay, here's some energy. This dude's hype. Let's go." And I was just letting him roll with it. And he came back and was like, "Done." And then we would have other groups doing these other missions because those ones were, second half, they started to come even in like double and triple. So you'd have to like go do this one for 5 minutes and then go get this other one done for 10 minutes. And it was like, oh. So it helped having people that were eager to go, Yeah. And he was eager.
Yes, Stephanie, I legit fell asleep. She said, I didn't know you fell asleep. Yes, I said I was out and JP kept walking past. Who were you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. I'm good. And go right back to sleep on I was legit sleep on my damn tank. It was horrible.
You were sleepwalking and sleep talking.
Yeah, no, and then, like I hear noise. I hear some noise. And like I said, Spawn was back there with me. I think Alan Redwood from Code Assassins was back there with me. They all were back there with me. And I would hear a little bit of noise.
What's up,
wake
Gabe,
up,
man?
see some shit, shoot. They done. Lay back down and go to sleep. It was fun though. It's fun as shit. It's fun as shit.
I want to talk about Sunday when the dude snuck up behind us. I don't know how he didn't shoot Thomas. I don't know.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you about that.
But I fucked him up.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you because I brought my RoboCop Typics out there, and I literally had 2 7-round mags, and I don't even think my aim was good. Like I was just shooting to scare him. You know what I mean?
Because he was just walking in the brush like,
and then it was like,
fuck
yeah.
And then I heard machine gun fire, and I was like,
yeah, I initially saw him, but I thought he was on the blue team because he was just casually walking.
No, I saw that red band. I was like,
Well, I ain't gonna listen because we fucked the guy up that was on our team because he had so Cold Assassins had a guy they gave him a jersey from Monster Game and it was the red jersey, right? It had red armbands, right? So it was me, Ian, and a couple of people walking, and I saw he just was walking normal and then walked into the wood line, and I'm like. All I said was, damn, he got on red. That motherfucker Iron took off and laid into the back of his head. I'm like, oh shit. And he's like, I'm on your team. We're like, oh my bad, I'm sorry. You got I took one of my armbands off and gave him my armband right there. Oh, Stephanie was with me. That's who was with me. Yes. Steph was with me for that one, Ken.
I can't see the comments.
Yeah, she just said she was there. She was with me for that. Yeah, she was right there.
I see.
She was right there. Like I'm like, damn, he got on red. Iron took off. got there, laid a rope into his back. He's like, I'm on your team. I'm like, oh shit, my bad. We ran up. I gave him over the arm. I'm like, man, you need to cover that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Because I said I told him I apologized to him, but yeah, that shit was wild.
I friendly fired a cargo container on accident. I mean, I seriously, I shot it, and they all came running out blue, and I was like, "Hey,
sorry."
Yeah, it was embarrassing.
But yeah, this weekend was good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Stephanie. Even Stephanie was. I love Stephanie. She was right there with. She like even like the blue sweatshirt guy, right? So I know his name, and I know I'm gonna fuck it up, so I'm not gonna say it. He was walking with a blue shirt on, but he didn't have any tags. So, Steph, and I want to say Steph, maybe I was already up there. Oh no, she came back with like, hey, somebody's in the tower back here. I don't know what color he is. Fuck it, let's go get him. Russell, there you go. Yeah, Russ, that's who it was, Russell. So we're like, let's go get his ass then. So we get to walking over there, and he's walking around, and I'm like, hey, what color are you? And he didn't. I couldn't hear him because I'm blind. I'm deaf as hell. He said the color, but I'm like, okay, what color are you? And then he looked, pointed his shirt, like, I got on a blue shirt. I'm like, okay, but what color are you? He like, Guru. Okay, he know my name. He good. Because it was about to be the same thing. It was about to be the same thing.
But yeah, weekend was good.
When we so this crazy story of that back alley incidents. So right after we peeled off Grizz's back to go like run up the hill, me and Thomas like looked left, man, and we were like, there was this dude walking up the hill, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's a red player, but we were all kind of just staying calm because me and Grizz just literally emptied the rest of our hoppers. So there was a scene, and everyone, it's one of those scenes where you're like, all right, we all just need to chill for a second. And so we like see him, and he kind of looks over at us, but he's not caught. He has zero show that he's out. I don't know if you remember that, Thomas, but it was like, what's this dude about to do? And I had Mr. Nasty's CS2, which was Stephanie's old CS2, and I remember just kind of like looking at him. I had my mask flipped up, and I just pointed that gun at him and was like, what's it going to be? If you were going to do it, we're about to do it. And then he just was like, didn't want no smoke. And so me and him kind of were like, oh, thank you. And like touched the barrels. Yeah. It was crazy.
Yeah, because I felt defeated walking back because I didn't know if we got it. I was like, fuck. Yeah.
No,
and then when I got back, he was like, we got it. I was like,
Yeah. And that was intense.
Yes, it was crazy.
The guy sitting there, he didn't even see us walking by him. We both looked at him, and thankfully he didn't even see us. He just kept walking, and I was like, oh, thank you. Because I didn't have any paintballs. I didn't have anything.
We had whatever I had left in the hopper was like 5 balls or something, and I was like, man.
Yeah, I had air and prayers. That's all I had.
Well, in our minds, we were thinking like, we're going to come over that hill because that hill's like this, you know what I'm saying? It's like you got to climb it with your hands. And we were like thinking we were going to peek over that top, and there was going to just be a sea of red ready to just, And we got up there, and it was just nothing and just calm. And I was like,
it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful when you see it. You expecting so much, and then it's not. Oh shit! It's like it's like that pit of your stomach dropping. Like, good.
I know, man. I'm not going to get lit up because let me tell you what. I ran to one of the railroad ties in the center in the final battle for the first time in my life. I'm good on that.
Listen, speaking of that, so Dustin, right? It's called his code name is Caveman, or his call sign is Caveman, right? When I saw him do this shit for the first time, it fucked me up. It
definitely fucked him up because he was shooting and he looked at me. He was like, he just. All fours. I was like, huh?
Caveman runs on all fours. Like, he legit runs on all fours. Like, gets down and runs on all fours like a fucking panther, right? So I'm sitting there, me, Mike, and Tristan are shooting out the Connex at the center slapstick. And all we see this motherfucker come running from one of the red containers on all fours. I'm like, what the? He really does that shit. Then I start shooting it. Like, can I hit him though? Like, this shit was wild. That shit was amazing too. The fact that he does that shit in the game, he did that shit and got a slapstick off of it too.
Yeah,
so nice. Like down the right center. Yeah. Oh yeah, that shit was nuts. So Thomas, I mean, just not to we jumping all over the place, but this was your first time command. Well, give us your experience for real.
It was humbling to me, really. It was. Like Craig said earlier, there's a lot of camaraderie on the field on both sides, and I was just truly blessed to have the opportunity to do it. Really, I was a little nervous, leading up to the game. Obviously, with I worked third shift and I was working 2 jobs at one point, so it was kind of hard for me to communicate with everybody, and I kind of did stress myself out a lot about it because obviously you want to make an impression, but yeah, I mean it was cool. It was probably one of the best paintball weekends I've had, like close to ever, really. I had some people from Ohio come up, AOAT, they came up to support, and I really appreciate that too. But it was an all around good weekend. I'd do it again for sure.
Oh yeah, it was a blessing weekend. Just everyone was cool. It was just nice. Friendships were there. Just everyone was ready to have a good time, and like everyone played and when I say everyone, I mean red and blue.
Yeah, right.
Played their hearts out, and so it was just like by Sunday, I told Thomas, I was like, man, this is gonna sound cheesy, but it's like everyone's been playing so hard that I want to do my best to like try to win, because it's like everyone's played so hard that it just made me want to play even harder. So it was just like Sunday just continued to get more intensive play, which was just a blast, and it was fun to see everybody at the end of it during the awards just getting along and have an awesome time,
No, legit. Legit. It was all love. Like I said, I mean, I want to thank again the change that Jacob Easter had to make to go and be Josh's XO at the last minute. Like that was fluid, and he was able to switch all the teams over. I mean, it made it a great game in my opinion. Like it legit made it a great game for me personally.
And honestly, I thought about that some, and it's like I feel like all that happened for a reason, to just snowball to set up this like just perfect conditions for an awesome weekend. You know what I mean? Like the teams were even, the teams were even. It was a solid game the whole time, back and forth. And it was just fun. And it was like all these things that happened leading up to it. It was like, it was nice that they played into that to make everything as fun as it could be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I said, it was I think it was so far, I only played one game this year, but so far it's definitely been one of the best games so far that I've played. Yeah. I like that. So again, White River's become one of my favorite fields to play at in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I see John said switching. He said switching made him sad, but definitely made a much better game. Exactly. I mean, what I'm saying? 'Cause they were supposed to be running with us too, and when Jacob and them got moved over, he went with them, which is fine. But like I said, it made it a better event. Like we got. And again, I talked to TB a lot. TB say steel sharpens steel. Like that's what that game was about. We had both great teams on both sides, and you don't know how good you are until you play against people that's your friend that you play with all the time. Like you just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was listen, they got a guy on their team, the Toxic Teddies do. They have a guy on their team his name is Brad. He is damn near my fucking mirror. He actually told me to get the fuck off his field, so I respect that. Oh. You know what I'm saying? He showed me a video clip, and he was shooting. I think it was me that ducked into a spindle, and he said, "Come on." He's like, "Get the fuck off my field." I had to applaud it. Like that. Like you said my shit to me, which is great. But I'm coming back for you. Just know that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it was. I mean, Thomas may be able to agree with this, but it's like we walked by everything so much that it was like there would be times I walked by this bunker in our area, and it was like half the time it had red guys in it, the other half of the time it had our guys, and it was like, man, I don't even know who's going to be in there, but I just hope they don't blow me up when I walk by. I was like, because I've just never seen that much back and forth. It was
that wall and that railroad tie right on the road was fucking hot.
Yeah.
It was all weekend.
It literally nonstop. It was insane.
Yeah. Shout out to the Iron League. Listen, a lot of people don't know.
Iron League was
the Iron League and the Reapers had a fucking battle the entire weekend in the fucking woods.
And that's not a fun battle.
Teams were in the woods having a battle the entire weekend.
That's a tough battle.
Yes, it was. Man.
That woods back there's a nasty woods. It's not in a bad way. It's just with the hill and the creeks. It's kind of crazy to play in. I feel like.
Yeah, he said. Did you see Jacob? I didn't see his live feed for the final battle, but he said he had one fight. He said, "This is Japan. This is the enemy." Right. Yeah. Like I said, that I can't applaud. Like I said, that event was great. Standing in the road on the wood side was nasty. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Whoever was in the tower on Final Battle.
Which tower?
The big tower.
Okay,
the bell tower. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was getting hit so many times that I was like, where is this even coming from? And I looked up at the tower and I could see his paintballs flying towards me. It was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was
it was nuts.
Yeah, I love Lee. I was out there. Me and Lee made a mad push one point in time in the woods. Like I said, that field is phenomenal. Realistically, the field is phenomenal. Like I said, the game itself was great. And like I said, you guys did a great job commanding us. Like I said, Jacob and Josh did a great job commanding the Japan side, and it just made for a great battle.
Yeah, they did a great job, man. It was tough. I'm telling you.
All around.
It was just back and forth, and then what's crazy is you got to go get your missions at the same place, so you have a lot more interactions with the other side command squad than people realize, because you're going to
at the same time. Yep.
The scenario master's tent. It's and so you don't really talk crap or nothing, but you're just you kind of poke each other what are you doing? What are you getting? What kind of what are you woo? It's you just get that bullshit going on, and it's just fun, and they were awesome to deal with. Sometimes you go to these places and people don't even want to talk to you, which I understand. Sometimes competition's competition. I just go off I react to how my surroundings are, but they were just fun to be.
Yeah, I match the energy. That's what I match the energy.
They were just good, man. They'd cut up, both of them. It was just fun. So
what Dave was talking about, the cross at 10v10. So the first 10v10 I was in, we were pushed up. And it's in the video. So we pushed up. Dave and I think it was Matt. Dave and Matt were on the right side, far out. I kind of went up the middle a little bit. And there were two guys on the other side at a particular spot shooting at Dave and Matt. So I think me and Dave had the same idea at the same time. I just think I took off a little bit quicker. So he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna let him get fucked up before I go up there too. So I took off running and got the two out, and then I got shot out, and I'm yelling, I'm screaming, I'm yelling, and Dave was like, he right after that, him and Matt started pushing up because they like, shit, well, those two guys are gone. But the run was nuts, dude, because it was I was getting shot at from across the field, but it was just out of reach of me, and I stepped up, and I kind of one-handed the one guy, and then turned and shot the other guy, and then we shot each other at the same time, and I'm like, yeah, I'm out, but you out too, motherfucker, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's get up out of here.
It was a little more passionate than that, but yeah.
That's what you said. I said it very nicely, and I was like, "Sir, please."
Okay, sir.
I shot you. Yeah. Let's both exit the field in an orderly fashion.
Oh, like a flight attendant, huh?
A little more passionate than that.
I was hoping they may be watching, or somebody watching would be able to tell me. I had this mission where I had to stand at the tank and shoot these rockets.
Jesus Christ, man. Yeah.
And across the way, I got sniped, and they were waving at me. And I'll tell you what, in a good way, I was angry about that. I was like, they got me, man. They got me. They were waving at me like that from all the way across in the wood line. And I just was like, gosh dang it. But I don't know who it was because I was mad, so I just stormed off.
Yeah. Wait. Y'all supposed to be on my side. Hold on now. Hold on. Y'all supposed to be on my side. Listen, I said it very nicely.
I was walking by when that happened. Actually.
I said, "Sir, I shot you in the gun. You shot me back. Let's stand up. Let's give dap, and let's walk off the field." I don't even mind if we hold hands. Let's do it.
Is that the director's cut? Because that
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds.
That is not in the fucking video.
It's 100% was in the video. What are you talking about? What did you watch?
Okay.
100% was in the video.
All right. You got it. You got it.
Yeah. Milo, get off my fucking field. That's not what I said.
Milo, yes. He completely went out the window. He said, "Get the fuck off my motherfucking field." Yeah.
Nah, I didn't.
Okay.
I was a little aggressive. So Kemper set me up for that. I'm gonna blame it on Kemper. Kemper told me
Kemp said, "What?"
You see his eyebrows go up. He said,
Man, hey, intense. I try to warn people that, like, I had a really good friend there with his son this weekend. Corey, you were awesome. Anyway, it's like I try to warn him. I'm like, this is, we had 407 players there this weekend. I'm like, this is 407 players from beginners to the most intense player you ever play with. So, like, it's going to be intense. So get ready. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, blasphemous. I'm gonna just say that for everybody out here that's saying I cuss, blasphemous. Okay, I did not cuss. There is no evidence to prove otherwise. That is Mike doing voiceovers. We all know Mike do great voiceovers. That's Mike doing it.
Don't put that on me. No,
I am extremely nice.
Yeah. Extremely nice. Okay, all
Extreme makeover over here, home edition. You know
okay.
what I'm saying? There was one that we didn't catch. So Kim, I don't think I told you about this one. So there was one too. So I was pissed the fuck off. I think I did a push and somebody shot me, and I told him, "Hey sir, stay right there. I'll be right back at you." Right. So I came back, and then when I came back, it was like the fucking Red Sea just parted, and I got down in the lane, right, and I got up behind him. So I'm like, ooh, I'm about to fucking eat.
Chris, we got to make it.
We'll be there. We'll be there, Chris. We'll be there. So I double tapped one guy to the back of the head and then told him to get the fuck out the way. And then the ref was standing there and I told the ref, move, and then shot 3 more people and then they turned around. They legit, I shot all 3 of them. They legit turned around and shot me. So I proceeded to walk up and shoot 2 more and then slap the slapstick. And then turned around. I said, ref, you gonna let them shoot me after I just shot them? Slapped the slapstick, turned around and walked off. This is our shit now. So.
TV. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, my wife got you too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna come for me today.
Nice, I'm gonna name it that too.
Check. Hey, man.
Nope.
I'm trying to read the comments.
I know.
Challenge accepted.
Listen. Then at the end of the video, y'all gotta disregard that, right? So listen, let me tell you about that. So the end of the video, if y'all watch the video, the end of the video, that was after I did a push and they shot me. I'm like, all right, motherfucker, I'll be right back. Yeah, I did say motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie about that one. So I went and tagged up and I came back and that's when me and Mason made the push and I got right back to the same spot. So I had 2 dudes at a cross and I just see they little fucking heads popping up like them fucking moles at what's that? Chuck E. Cheese and shit. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, don't stop. So I started shooting at them. I'm talking cash shit. I'm just wasting fucking paint shooting at these fuckers. For no fucking reason. I got one. I think I got one of them out, and I'm just talking shit. Yeah, stop tucking in. So it like I said, I have fun. I let's just say that I have fun.
Oh yeah.
What?
Anger management. I put that back up. Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
What? There's no anger management.
There would be nothing from me then.
Yeah. Right. So, really? This motherfucker shoot straight. Yeah. Get the fuck out.
Huh? I said this bitch shoot accurate. I was like, yeah, get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, exactly.
Not as bad as you though, sir. Not as bad as you. No.
You know how Tim Kemper and Thomas, y'all know how Chinese dubs work when your voice be saying stuff but the words be fucked up.
That's all I watch is Kung Fu movies.
But that was me and Mike though. That was me and Mike. Like my voice is saying other shit and he's saying the cuss words over it for me. So that's Mike's voice in the video.
All right.
I was so wore out from running up the massive hills that like I couldn't really talk, so I couldn't cuss. But I was like so breathing so hard I had to like tell the guys when we were waiting at the barrels. I was like, "You're about to hear me do some heavy breathing," because that hill is rough.
And
So
it was
there.
horrible. It was because I mean they had a rope line there. People were pulling on the rope line to get up that motherfucker. I was like, shit, and to get down it, like they were holding on to it. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
So, I didn't want anybody to slip, so I was like trying to help people up. You know what I mean? Pulling them by the hand and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, the video games may be like that. Video games may be that way. I'm telling you, but I didn't say nothing, so I'm just talking about. Oh yeah, Milo. Yeah.
Milo, what?
Dude,
What happened?
So Kipper, he got a fucking ref punch because so you know when we were on one side insertion, right? And I had to crawl. He said he had to crawl with his booty cheeks down that hill. You talking about Kipper?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That bitch, it ain't no hoe. I remember my first time playing that shit. We were trying to go up to that shit. I'm like, okay, yeah, fuck this. I am out of shape. This is not what I need to be doing. But so Milo, right? So when we had the number one spawn, right? You know, and they got on our side, and we had those two kind of open connexes, right? So there was that one particular time we had our side on one side of it, their side on the other side of it. So he runs around and the guys land on the ground. He shoot the guy on the ground, and then everybody else turn and flip to him, and he just kind of raised the gun up and shot everybody. They said, well, he bunkered the kid and shot the kid, so they gave him a ref punch. But he was like, shit, anybody would have did that. Like, I'm sorry, I would have did that. I mean, you know.
Edwin did that on purpose. I know Edwin.
Oh.
Okay, Edwin, come on now.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. He knows I love him. Me and Edwin have been through some times.
Yeah, so yeah, that shit was wild. I was like, when he told me that, I'm like, damn, you got a punch? I'm like, damn, now I got to go out here and try to get one.
Once they start, they just hand them out like candy, man. You could look at them wrong, they're gonna hand you a punch. What was that one game a couple years ago that happened? What was it? Battle of Normandy? Was that the game when they were handing the punches out like crazy for everybody?
I wasn't at Normandy, I don't think.
I think because I got a punch at
Stalingrad.
Stalingrad?
It could have been Stalingrad.
Oh, look at this! I want to apologize. I want to apologize to the teammate I ran up on because y'all gonna stop talking. Y'all gonna stop
Fall
making
of
me.
Berlin is where I got the punch.
Fall of Berlin, that's what it was. Yeah,
I'm the victim here. All right, I'm the victim here. God damn it!
Share. Edwin. Oh yeah.
Craig said
I can't believe Cher's never got one, but he just gets in there, does the damage, and get out.
He said, "You're damn right. We the same size." Oh shit, that is wild. Hey, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just saying.
Use the bathroom real quick.
Go ahead, buddy. I'm gonna put you down till you come back. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, and Ian showed me get shot in the face. He was like, I seen it.
Yeah.
Because I was talking. I was like, hey, bah! He was like, I seen it. I was like, yeah. I literally wanted to just.
Oh, no, Will. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Will. He said, but nah, I definitely. Yeah, you did victimize him, Ian. And shame on you for doing so.
Oh, whoa.
I'm gonna just call it out.
Quick.
I'm gonna just call it out. Shame on you for doing so. You did it. Shame on you, Ian. It's your fault.
That quick.
Yep, I did. He said I just seen it. Oh, Tommy, what else did you experience, man?
That shit hurt.
Okay, my favorite part, I think, of the whole weekend was the 10v10, honestly, because that was a different style of gameplay for me. I think I did it most of the day on Saturday, but I'm not really. I'm a wood ball player. I like being in the woods. You know what I mean? But that was a different style of play for me, and it kind of opened my eyes to a different style of play, I guess, per se. So I'd have to say by far that was one of my favorite memories from the weekend was the 10v10 play. And then obviously when Kemper and I had to do the XO and the commander mission and sneak around the backside and tap those barrels, because I was for sure we were going to get lit up. Like, we were going up that hill.
I had you, Thomas.
Yeah, you did. But I don't think my heart ever raced so fast in a paintball game before, just because I was like, man, we're about to get fucked up. As soon as we come over that crest, like I just expected a rain of paintballs, but you know what I mean? Yeah.
He's like, oh,
And that's how I was going up the hill. Just like I said, I had air and prayers. Lord, that's all I had.
You got Kimzilla back.
But thankfully, we got up there. There was nobody up there. I was kind of surprised that they didn't have any reinforcements up there, to tell you the truth. So it kind of worked out for us. We kind of fist bumped, and then
What are you talking about when we got them barrels the llast mission?
Yeah.
Yeah. We took a big hug too. I was like,
Hey, that's one of those. I'm not gonna go back where I came. I'm gonna walk off this way. I'm gonna walk.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't double back on that. No.
On that hill. Not after that. I would have. We need EMS.
I wasn't.
I was smoked.
We had enough of those that weekend. All right, we had enough.
Yeah.
That
was
weekend.
it what 9 ceasefires?
I think we had 9 ceasefires.
I think what was so crazy about that last mission, as far as like with the group that we went back there with, and everyone, like, I'm sure everyone who knows who was there, but it was like so intense because you were kind of surrounded and we weren't sure where everyone was, and we could hear like the Spartans over there and some other dudes just like rah rah rah, and they had sniper cards like crazy.
Oh yeah.
And so we had to like hide and just listen and kind of were like, what are we gonna do? You know what I mean? And then it just started unfolding. And it was just wild.
Not only that, but we had to watch behind us. That's what I was getting paranoid about. I think we did have 2 other guys there watching our back, but
Milo said they was out there. The Reaper said they was out there.
Yeah. The Reapers were out there. Well, this was bad because like we had it all, and so we were just gonna walk and get the thing done. But then next thing you know, it was like they brought their perks out and cleaned house, and so like 6 Reapers were walking back, and they walked back. They were like walked by us and wouldn't talk, and I was like, okay. And so then I ran, and then here comes, I can't remember, so a couple more Reapers, and they were like, man, we just got sniped, woo woo. And I was like, well, gosh dang it. So the next thing you know, we got back there, and it was like the bridge was on fire. It was hot, and it was like, gosh dang it, this is like the hardest thing to take, so we had some perk cards we saved on us, and it was like we used a sniper right at the right time. And I remember just looking at Grizz and being like, man, I hate to ask this. Like, I legit said that. I was like, I hate to ask this, but I need you to.
I did. I heard that part.
To run across this bridge and be crazy. I mean, like crazy. And he just said, tell me when. And I was like, right when they pick them up for the sniper card and they start turning them around, that's when. And he did. And I just stayed right on his butt and was like, and just like shot over that way with him just to cause a scene. And I just kept glancing back, and Thomas was right there with us, and it was like,
which I don't understand how this dude, because he's here, the bridge is here. How do you not see 2 big ass dudes running at you and shooting you?
I know, it was like,
and there was no, like, in the direction he was shooting, there was no one there but Thomas. That was it, and probably a couple Reapers. That was it.
I know.
And it's like, what are you doing? You got 2 people running down on you, and you worried about up the road. What you doing?
I know, it was wild. I mean, the real MVP is that bridge, though, man. Let me tell you what.
Holy shit! It was like
it was, man.
Oh, like a trampoline walking across that damn thing. Like, you wasn't even stepping hard, and it was just
right.
So which bridge is that one? That's the one that's back there near the
way back there. Yeah,
like way.
It's the one before the hill. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, no, that was.
So I just saw something that Spawn said. Sniper cards are great. I agree.
Damon?
Sniper cards are great. My thing with the sniper cards, though, was that they weren't allowing the teams to use them the right way. Because, like, we saw a couple times where the guy handed a ref a sniper card, say, "Go get the 3 closest people." I disagree with that because if you don't know I'm there and the ref is walking past and just happen to see me and you pull me out. Now I'm out. You get what I'm saying? So now you pulled me out. Although I wasn't shooting, they didn't even know I was there, but you pulled me out because
you have to be strategic with it.
I think that the rules say you're supposed to have to identify the person specifically who you're trying to snipe. And
Easter, no,
Easter. I wanted to make sure I was coherent for this one, Easter.
no.
Here's the thing with the sniper cards. They're usually you're supposed to only be able to snipe one person. Like you have the sniper card, you have 3 snipes, and you're like, hey ref, I want him sniped with the red mask and the green jersey, and so they go pull him out, and then you can call them back over and say, now I want to do this guy. You usually can't be like, all right, all 3 of these cards, all 3 of these shots are boom, 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 and go get them all 3 at the same time. Because that's just too powerful.
No, right. And
that's what most of them were doing, Jacob. That's what happened to us in the very back.
Yeah, and that's what I agree with that. But what I think shouldn't happen is that you get all 3 shots all at the same time.
Yeah. Well, right. Well, I'm just saying, I know, like, I legit watched that say.
Oh, shit.
I legit watched them say, give me the closest 3. Because it was when they had spawn 1, we had spawn 2. And they were trying to get into the wood line for slapstick 4.
Oh, it happened. I mean,
I don't have a problem with it. It was just one of those things that if I was to tell Harm or tell them, one thing to remember to enforce is that particular rule is, hey, they have to be able to tell you who they're sniping.
Yeah.
Not just go get the closest 3 people. Because again, like a person like me, I was, like I said, when I was in that wood line and I was going to sleep, they didn't, to a point, they didn't know I was there. I was like I said, Spawn was standing over me shooting. I think Alan Redwood from, like I said, Code Assassins came over there and was shooting, but I never shot until I had somebody in my sights. And they didn't know I was there. So they were like, oh, yeah, give me the first 3 people. They would have came and pulled me out. JP knew I was there, but they didn't know I was there. So that's the only thing I would say about that one.
Carl, why, man? What's going on? What you mean, meme-free Friday? We need those memes, bro. Every Friday.
There was this point in time that the red team, like, it was the most. They were getting us, and we were on Command 2, and our mission was to go and take this, like, all the buildings in the city.
Yeah, I remember that mission. Yeah,
dude, that was they held us down. They stopped us, just in case anyone was wondering. They did a great job, but it was so hard to try to come out of that woods at that point. I was trying the rockets and everything, but they had such a hold on that area. It was I ran out there.
You did.
Like, I tried to even get to the road and just was going to be like boom and just shoot a rocket to start like some sort of chain reaction push. And let me tell you what, I got annihilated. So I know why people weren't able to go out there, because it was just, they were set up, and I commend them for that. That was good hold for them.
No, Sean, you on time. You ain't late. You ain't missed nothing.
Yeah, they had that lockdown. Like I said, I think Baker was able to get in there and get 3 of the 4. I think him and Loki were in there trying to get 3 of the 4. They got 3 of the 4 spots. Yeah.
But so eventually, I think I wasn't there for this because I had got shot out, and I was just like, I had to walk all the way back, and then anyway, I wasn't there. But I heard that they got 3 of the buildings, and we were working on that 4th one. And it just somehow didn't. The stars didn't line up, and we didn't get it, but it was close.
Yeah, I mean, like I think somebody was in the bottom of the Connex heading up, and the time ran out, right?
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember how it worked, but either way, it was nuts. It was just crazy. I just remember that being super difficult.
And right, and then like I said, day two was nuts. I mean, because it was cold, but everybody came. I mean, it looked to me like pretty much everybody came back for day 2.
Yeah, I was worried about that actually.
Yeah,
I didn't even check the weather because Saturday was so nice. I was expecting guys to have a nice day on Sunday. So, but I think a tornado started running off at like 11 o'clock at night, and I was like, oh man. But I was happy. It didn't seem like there was too much of the numbers falling off on either side, and I'm just happy everybody came out and had a good time Sunday.
Day two was when. Yeah, so day 2 for us was trash because all of we shot into the wind. So we try to get we had to play up close and personal day 2 in order to get an elimination because everything we shot lone ball wise, that shit was taken off. Oh, he said they lost. See, I thought so Jacob, it's funny because I thought you guys at Final Battle, you guys had the numbers for Final Battle though.
I didn't. It didn't look to me like anybody lost anybody.
It didn't. Not to me either, right? Because shit,
Yeah.
like I said, our shit was pushed in for the.
Yeah, Russell, it was muddy. It was muddy.
Yeah.
Speaking of the mud, I wish
though.
Guru had his camera on when I slid down the hill in Cambodia, because
that was Mike. That was Mike.
Yeah, it was a beautiful ass slide.
Oh yeah. I was like, man, I bet they're gonna be
the
like,
prep what? Though. He was on my right. He's like, all right, Chris, watch my stuff. He's like,
dude, because I was like, please don't hurt myself.
Like, what is he about to do? He's like, don't hurt yourself. Ah! He slid all the way down to the bunker. I was like, oh, I wish I did have a camera on because that was fucking nice.
It was so far. It felt like 50 feet. You know.
Yeah, he was sliding fucking forever. And then he finally hit the bunker. And was like,
the bunker netting was like, it's like trying not to blow me out the back of it. And I'm like, please hold on.
Yeah, that was
and
beautiful.
I was just, next thing you know, it was on. And I just looked up and the red team was overtaking us because they had a push coming. And I just was like, I pulled that smoke and just like tossed it, hoping it would go in. And it went in. It was pretty sweet. But the slide was pretty awesome.
Ryan said, Kemp, you're going to throw your back out.
It's already out, so we might as well just blow it on. Just get her on out there.
He said, "Yeah, it was because of being down in that hill. It sure was. In Cambodia, the wind didn't play a factor because you shooting downhill. Yep. That's when me and I think that was day 2. That's when me and cause shit, Craig was there, Mason was there, like the Allen was there. We were all in Cambodia. We ended up pushing up the hill in Cambodia on the back side we were on their side of Cambodia going up the hill. And I'm in that damn net, and Mason got shot out. Like everybody had got shot out except like 2 people. I'm like, they about to fucking run me down. So I was like, fuck it. I just stood up and like, fuck it. I'm gonna take whoever with me. And I think I surprised maybe 2 people and got them. And then they lit me the fuck up. I'm like, I'm out. I'm walking off. A guy was like, put your gun up. I said, dude, you just saw the ref call me out. If you shoot me, I'm turning this bitch on. You just saw the ref. The ref is walking me out. Put your gun up, dude. I'm like, you just saw, like you were watching it happen. Don't shoot me. I just said, don't shoot me.
Like if you watching it happen, don't talk to me. Don't open your fucking mouth. I'm just saying.
And not even that. I don't mind that, but don't shoot me. Just don't shoot me.
Period. Don't fucking open your mouth telling me to put up nothing. I'm walking away.
I will take every single round you give me if I'm ready for it. If I'm not ready for it, please don't shoot me. Cause I'm gonna get pissed off. And then Mike had the dub over profanities.
With pleasure.
Yeah. Trying to think what else. I know we got what else happened. Like I said, everybody who was there. I want to thank a lot of people. Like I don't want to personally thank them because
everybody both sides were coming out and making that shit a fun day. But also, shout out to the motherfuckers that had the Airbnb before us. You's a wild boy. Ooh, them footprints on the wall.
Yo. Let me tell y'all this. This shit here. So I go into the room. We get an Airbnb, right? I go into the motherfucking room and I go to lay down in my room. I look to the wall and it's fucking footprints on the wall. I'm like, this motherfucker was diving in this shit. Like, this motherfucker was diving in this shit and was kicking off the wall. I'm like, okay, he was digging in something. But the footprint went from like level 1.
And it kept going up to the picture.
Kept going up. I'm like, this motherfucker was digging in. Yeah.
Shit.
That shit was wild.
Yo, shout out to you. You made that experience at the Airbnb that much more fun. Now we got stories to add. And we saw your name because we saw the note you wrote and you said, we had a great time. LOL. All right. You sure in the fuck did with these footprints on the wall.
Yeah, that shit was wild. I'll just get here, y'all, from a problem game plan. So, Thomas, what else you got, man? Come on. Mr. Commander, winning commander.
Reading the comments, my bad.
No, you good. We all doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It was Sean. He said it was Sean Rose.
It's not a shot. Oh.
Yeah,
Sean,
I was thinking too. What if, like, we got, and I know it's probably an impossible feat. What if we got all the teams from the red and the blue to come together as one team? Could you imagine how epic that would be if we went somewhere else?
That'd be nasty.
You know what I mean?
That'd be
nasty.
And I was thinking that the whole time, like on my way home, I was like, man, what if we had the red and the blue team all together and we linked
Hey, Talk to
Bugs
Kim.
on?
I gave them back, Stephanie. I gave them back.
But yeah, I mean, name what event were we doing this at then, Thomas?
I think the hardest thing for that's probably going to be like location,
Logistics and shit like that.
central location where everybody can, it wouldn't be too far to drive for some guys, and
Yo, that would be.
and,
I mean,
I just had so much fun. The competitive aspect of the game was, okay.
They don't want it, James. They don't want it, man. I'm gonna tell you something right now, man. They don't want it. They don't want it. I thought about it, Lisa, but I don't think I'm going to be doing. Right, there you go. I mean, Carl just said it too. Who playing Super Game, playing for 3D at Super Game? I mean, we can get all those guys down to Super Game, playing for the blue side of Indiana. That'll be it.
Pyre Game is going to be. Can't wait for Pyre Game.
Everybody that's there, everybody that was there, Loki isn't part of the coalition. So you know what I'm saying. We would separate that. Everybody's there. Everybody that was playing on both sides isn't part of the coalition. So we would separate that. I mean. I like to say, realistically, we played against coalition teams this weekend, so and we were okay with that. But yeah, I mean, Super Game Takeover, Thomas. I mean, what you are suggesting could happen then?
Something of that magnitude, Thomas. It's got to be at a big event because I mean, you got to think that's 407 people. That was like one of the biggest games ever there. So it's like if we all were to play together, you'd have to go to a just like that Super Game, Living Legends type thing, something big event where people travel from all over to come to
make it even. So you said it's got to even it out.
Because that's why, like, I had to get over the fact that we played against teams that we loved because, it's like. If we all tried to play with each other all the time, we wouldn't have these like these games that we just had. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like around here you gotta. I mean, I know what you're saying. Trust me, and that would be a blast at like Living Legends. But it's like it takes one of those giant events to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe in the near future, you never know.
I mean, we got the names. You know what I'm saying? We got the names. I mean, they're saying D-Day in the comments for Ion, Photograph, D-Day. They're saying those in the comments. But it's like, I mean, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna say it right now. Craig wants a mag too now. Well, hey, I'm getting one, Craig. I'm getting Kemp. I'm getting a mag.
Yeah, I want to look at their. I know you can get like cool ones made. I want a cool one. Like,
I'm getting,
cool, but I want like one that's pretty.
2 mags. I'm getting a mini mag and an RT. So I will be out, and I'm gonna have to hit up Sean and Craig to get my shit shooting like their shooter, get my shit up to par.
Dude, Sean Rhodes shot one of those green skinny chain link fence posts, like 6 one-shots on command. It was impressive.
I ran with him for like a few seconds, and
I didn't
nailed the shit out of this dude up in the tall Connex that's standing straight up. He hit him directly in the center. Dude was like,
oh
yes,
he wiped it.
Nobody likes that motion. Yeah,
he was like, Craig was like, come, he was like, got it. He did it again, and then like the third, fourth time, he finally got out because he kept beaming his ass right here. I was like, yeah, I think you should get out, bro.
Much love, Jacob. Much love.
Speaking of headshots, listen, I'm gonna give I don't know which duck it was I shot, but final battle. I'm in the Connex, and they run up to the side, and it's like there's like the barrels in the car, and he's peeking his head in between them. So it's like this much space between the barrel and the car.
He did.
I put one on his goggle, and I let everybody fucking know I shot his ass too. And then when he got up, I'm like, oh shit, Guru went duck hunting. The referee, you could see the referee visibly laughing underneath her mask. Cause I was so mad. I'm like, oh shit, Guru went duck hunting. And she just looked up at me and just started fucking laughing. I'm like, yeah, I was very nice about it though. I told him, sir, please kindly get up, exit the field.
Here we go with this. Please kindly get up shit again.
You are marked. The paint has broken. There's a quarter size mark on your goggle. I need you to stand up, turn around, and head back.
So professional.
To your insertion.
So oh my God, sportsmanship. Love it. Liar.
everybody's saying, yeah, so Saxon is
Yeah,
talking to East is saying he's a good, he's a good commander and everything like that. Ryan, there was a mixed emotion of refs. Like
that's why I didn't want to bring it up, but it was a mixed bag.
Yeah,
I personally didn't have a problem with the refs.
Here's the thing: I saw the refs having issues, and I get it, and it's like we're intense, and we're doing competition, whatever. But it's like those are younger people that probably don't play paintball like us. To them, they're not understanding, and it's like. Because I've had ref problems that I've traveled all over and played paintball all over, and there's ref problems all over the place. It's like they're just trying to do their best. Sometimes, at least at White River, they're not affiliated with any paintball at all, so they're just trying to like be refs. You know what I mean? And they're probably scared, but they were having some problems. But I feel like at the end of the day, it takes us paintball players that are seasoned to kind of like try to. I mean, things happen. Tempers flare because it's paintball. It is what it is. But towards the end of the day, we just got to be like try to be helpful towards them. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, most of them did great. Realistically, I only needed one around me to tell me if I got hit anywhere where I can't look.
Yes.
But other than that, I mean, our mission ref was good.
Our mission ref was dope. Ours was dope.
Yeah, ours was phenomenal.
It was good.
I was I was trying not to be a jerk because I was like, he was like, he came out there, he was the first one I saw, and I said, listen up. You're staying right here with me for the rest of the event. And he was like, okay. I was like, because that's what's up. Because I got to have, you know what I'm saying? I know these missions, it's like when you open the first one, it's like, must have ref present. Because it's like, so like all those have to be accounted for. Because if you don't, and you're just like, oh yeah, no, we did it, you won't get those points. So it's like I was trying to grab the first ref I could to like stay by us.
Well, no, that's what we did too. Because like I said, that was one of the things too. One of the missions we went to, we didn't have. I think our mission ref was in there with Thomas in the 10v10 at the time, and we're trying to get a mission complete. We're like, listen, this mission is done. Like we've been here for 10 minutes. Me and Dave Brown were both there. We like, no, this mission is done. We need a mission ref. And Dave was running around trying to get a mission ref, and we like, listen, can you at least call it in or something? Because again, what's gonna happen is you're going to find when the mission ref get back, they're gonna be the try to came and contested us, and then we're not gonna get the points for it. So at the end of the day, I think they radioed it in, and the ref was able to give us the points. I'm like, no, we're here. And then
we had refs with us. It just the refs that were there with us didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, there was a lot of that. They didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Which is fine, you know what I'm saying? But it was like after that incident that you're talking about, I was like, we had to step that. I was like, you gotta stay right here because we're gonna deal with any of these complications right when they turn up, so that we don't have to worry about. That's just I feel like a part of a good commanding squad and elder paintball squad to kind of like try to take over that moment and be like, no, hey, listen, you're gonna have some pissed off people if we don't. So let's just you got to try to step that game up and help them out so that everything gets running all right. You know what I'm saying? Just for the betterment of the game.
Let's give Russell a clap. He said he got his first punch ever. So Russell, welcome to the team. Welcome to the punch team. We're punch buddies now too.
I haven't made that squad yet. I might make it.
I haven't either, dude. I don't have any punches either.
Yeah.
I came close at Indie Battlegrounds, but but didn't.
Well, I mean, everybody get punched sometimes. I have to. That's why I'm reformed now. That's why I don't deal with the opponent the way I used to deal with them in the past. I am a reformed paintball player. Silence? No.
I'm reading the comments, man.
I know.
I'm reading the comments.
Poker chips, then.
I'm going to read the comments on that one there.
Yeah,
make some poker chips. I'm 20 days sober.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's happening. Mutant sobriety chips is coming up next.
Reformed into what?
Hey, listen.
I'm 20 days reformed.
Listen.
I got my chip.
Mutant sobriety chips is coming. All right.
20 days sober, but not in a row.
Listen. As long as I don't play paintball, I'm sober. How about that? That works.
What? Did you say?
How you get double red points for walking away
from walking away?
What? Look, that wasn't the
that?
one. Alan talking about sober game. No,
Yeah, no, me either, Alan.
Listen. Where's my? I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna just hand people those. See that, right? I got water bottles now, Kemper. So I'm gonna just hand people that. Get the fuck off my field, purified water. So I'm gonna just, after I shoot you, just say, hey, meet me at my tent. I have a refreshing beverage for you.
It's cold too, ice cold. You gotta dig at the bottom of the cooler to get it.
Yeah, that's what's happening. From now on,
we're gonna put those at the bottom of the cooler. Yeah, go ahead, dig down there and get that,
sir. Oh shit! He said he gonna ask me a question. All right, Alan. Alan said he gonna ask me a question with his axe. So that's He said they could never catch you saying, yeah, I got you, Edwin. I got you. Everybody's getting one. If I shoot you, even if I don't shoot you, come to the tent. Everybody's getting get the fuck off my field, purified water. Everybody's getting one. You get a water bottle. You get a water bottle. You get a water bottle. But on the field, again, if I shoot you and you stand up, exactly, Spawn. You've been purified. I've been purified, so I want everybody else to be purified.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm the new preacher now.
Oh my God.
We know Kimber's experience on Final Battle,
but
as far as running in the center slapstick and getting lit the fuck up, which wasn't fun.
No.
Thomas, what was your experience of Final Battle?
My experience, I really can't say much. I was just kind of yelling at people, to tell you the truth. Like, get the props, get the slapsticks and hold that shit. I mean, that's really all I kept saying. But I will say Farron did an excellent job up in the top of the Cargo City with the suppression fire. Anytime anybody came for that slapstick, I mean, they were just shutting it down.
I have a video from up in that Connex.
Yeah. I want to see that.
Where is that? You got it with you?
Yeah, it's on my phone.
I'm about to say send it. We can play it. Hey, water. Craig. Like I said, listen, Trish, I was in the Connex with Tristan, with Knight, with Mike, and I think Bert was up there too. And that shit was fun. Like, we had that center slapstick locked down for a minute. Like I said, then it's funny because the Teddy's got a video up of I was trying to fuck his hand up too. Because he got to the
fudge.
What happened?
I'll try that. I'll definitely try that.
What are you talking about? Oh. Okay. Goat's milk fudge, yeah. Fuck it, I'm game. He thought I had a guy from Japan playing for the American League. He's looking for a long. There we go. Yeah, listen, those Amish, the Amish mafia, those motherfuckers was badass too.
Yeah, they were putting work in and over there in Cambodia. Yeah, they were putting work. I saw those guys. Yeah. Wherever they were, there was a firefight. That's for sure. I just kept looking for them white shirts and them hats. I was like, yep. That's where it's at.
Hey, I thought I was the only one that did that shit because I was doing that shit like a motherfucker. Every time wherever I saw them at. Yeah, wherever I saw them at. That's okay, Ryan. That's all right.
We know.
I know they weren't actually Amish. That's just what they called themselves. They called themselves the Amish Mafia. Yoders, exactly, Craig. The Yoders, exactly. Yeah, that shit was wild. So Thomas, what y'all got up next?
Stephanie, you get the praise hands.
Well, me personally, I'm not really sure because I'll be starting a new job on the 19th, so I'll be on a 4-on 4-off schedule. So it's going to be hard for me to tell which.
What was the question?
Next event.
You sound like the kid in the back of class. What was the question? No. But
he definitely back there writing a note to somebody right now.
I'm not really sure. Honestly, I kind of was thinking about hitting the home field down at Splatter Park for a little bit till we get something figured out because my work schedule is going to be a little iffy, So, what's up next? what's Monster Game maybe?
Monster Game is in July. Yep.
Yeah.
The next I'm gonna just flash it for a second. The next one would be Super Game Indiana, I guess. Global Conquest, but but I think the next biggest one will be Super Game Indiana that Dewan is
yeah. See, I'd like to make it back. I've only played there once.
Last year, right?
Yeah, and it was humid. It was humid.
Humid as sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. But that field is amazing. Like, I'd like to go back down there and play again. Obviously. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of up in the air for me right now as far as getting a dead set schedule out there. But don't be afraid to hit my line and let me know what's up. You know what I mean? So, But other than that, like I said, I'm going to try to get back down to the home field at Splatter Park, maybe Battlegrounds, get down there and just keep it local for a little bit till I get my schedule figured out. So
that's what's up. What about you, Ken?
We'll definitely be a Monster Game. I think I'm definitely going to try to make it up there for that one.
That's coming up, Rob. That's what I'm segueing into right now, Rob. And I see Ryan's in here too. That's what I'm segueing into. So what's up next for you, Kim?
I'm not 100% sure. I would like to go to the Pirate Game, but I'd also probably hit the July event up at White River. I want to go to Monster Game.
You're talking about the Xbox versus PlayStation game. That's the next weekend, right? Or the weekend after that?
I'm not sure about that one. I know that I'm coming to Marvel vs. DC.
Oh, cool. Marvel, right?
Yes. Okay. And I'm not sure about the next exact one, but I know for sure I want to go to Monster Game. I'm going to try to come at least that Saturday. Because I'd also like to take Stephanie to the shopping center on the Sunday.
There you go. That's how you
I don't know if you guys been to that place or not.
I haven't, so tell me about it.
It's got like everything you can imagine there. Under Armour, Nike stores. It's massive. It's right by this hotel Dewan got us. And okay. But anyway, yeah. Right, well, Monster Games plus Hell Survivors is a blast.
It is, and I can't wait to that event too.
And I want to use my new map. Remember that? I got that map made, so but whatever.
I just saw it. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the reason why I said that because this weekend coming up, we got, like I said, we got Ryan McGee in the chat, and I know we got we got Rob Evans in the chat. They're going to be at an event at World at War Paintball in French Lick, Indiana. It's a limited paint event. Let me see if I can get the banner up. So it's an interesting event. So it's a mag fed only, or a 50-round hopper, and it's it's 3 days. Here's the thing, though: it's 3 days of battle, no downtime.
So it's like a 24-hour scenario type deal, right?
Right.
Kind of. Okay.
And like I said, Ryan McGee is commanding the Korean side. And I know that, like I said, Rob Evans is going to be one of his snipers. So
where's this at? Where's that
This is at World at War Paintball in French Lick, or Paintball Planet. I'm sorry, that Paintball Planet in French Lick.
Okay.
Say that again. French what?
No.
Almost got him.
So yeah, it's like I said, it's a 3 day event, like most of them, but it's supposedly the way they got it set up. Like I said, the website scrolling at the bottom, the way they got it set up, it's pretty much a 3 days of nonstop. There is no downtime, and you jump in and out when you want to. And it's just I was reading some of the rules and some of the gameplay. It's like you can actually capture people and all this other stuff. So I mean, it's an interesting concept to say the least.
You know what I was thinking that you said about that being a MagFed game. We tried to do one of those. I think it was about 3 years ago down at Spider Park here in Ohio. It worked out. I mean, there was, I think, only 12 people showed up, but we did a 6-on-6 MagFed all day, and it was, I wouldn't mind doing more MagFed events personally.
Well, so we are doing next year in January.
I just told the wife about it.
We are going to Texas for a limited paint event.
Nice.
So we'll be down there.
Texas, so that ain't gonna help me none. Okay.
What's a limited paint? Are you guys going to use MagFed or?
I'm going to probably go EMEC with like a 50 or 100 round hopper.
Okay.
That's an opportunity to use the mags. So
Well, he said, I mean, Craig just actually put it in there. Auto mag fed. So my mag should be working by then. So I might be able to do that.
Oh, it's also bring your own first strikes.
Yeah, and that event this weekend is bring your own first strikes too. So it's field paint only for round ball, but bring your own first strikes.
I feel like I want to buy a
MG
100.
Okay,
I mean, I want to shoot. I want to.
Yep.
I mean, because you could put first strikes in them clips, and I feel like if I'm gonna shoot, but like I'm back usually further in the line. It's like if I got to get down to the shooting, I think first strikes would be the way to go.
It is 100%. So so here's the thing, Kemper. If you want to shoot it, I'll bring mine at whatever the next event we're at that takes first strikes, and you put a couple through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
That way you could try it out and see if you like it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if not, I'd just use the mech frame on the CS2 was awesome all weekend. So it's just in case anybody's curious about buying one for their CS2, it's not playing.
I still haven't got mine yet.
Oh, it's nice. It's buttery.
I know. I shot Matt's. I know.
It's wild.
Shot Kemp's. It was. Oof. I was like.
Oh, speaking of which, while I'm on here real quick, anybody that has a Hammer 7 set up, go ahead and message me some links because I got Dave Brown got my Hammer 7 running for me. I got a body for it. I just I'm looking for barrels and just ideas basically. So go ahead and hit me in the messenger if anybody on here has any ideas from their Hammer 7 and I'm just looking for a direction to go basically because I don't have a first strike capable gun right now or marker.
Sweet.
So
if anybody's got any ideas, just shoot them to my messenger for me. I appreciate that.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna run this video that Kemper sent us. Let's see what we get. Kemper got to turn sideways on us.
Oh no!
I got it. Hold on.
I can't flip it, y'all.
Everybody at home doing this right now, like,
right.
Well, they got their phones. They can go like.
Here comes Farron.
Yeah, Farron was holding it down. I mean, they were holding it down up there, man.
You hear that Tommy gun fire? That's Farron.
Oh,
yeah.
I bet it is.
Yeah,
I bet it is. Right,
yeah, I didn't know.
Everybody turned
sideways.
But I mean, listen, if y'all want to stick
Rob
around,
said he got you, Thomas. He said
Rob said he got you. Like
he got you. He'll message you.
So
I appreciate that.
Again, like you guys can stay on if you want to, but like I mean, this is like a perfect segue kind of into what the next. Well, for me, my next topic is, and that is scenario versus big game.
Yeah.
I am probably going to step out because I'm tired.
Okay.
It was a pleasure having you on, my good sir.
Before I go, I just want to tell everybody thank you. It was awesome. I mean, one of the best events I've had in a long time. Just as far as camaraderie and friendships all go, man, it was a blast, and everyone played so hard and was willing to be, do teamwork, and just it was a blessing, and I appreciate everybody from the bottom of my heart, honestly. So, and I appreciate you guys for letting me come on the show during talking about the event and all that. It's important so that people get to know all of us and hopefully bring more players out so that the sport can keep growing so we don't eventually fade off and not have paintball. So I just appreciate everybody. It was awesome. So thank you. But anyway, see you guys. Thank you.
Hey man, I appreciate you being on here and rocking with us for as long as you did. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. All right. I don't know how to
close the tab. Remember, close the tab.
Yep, close the tab. We just went through this. Okay. All right. See you guys.
All right, Kim. There we go. So Thomas, like I said, same thing with you. If you want to stick around, that's fine. But like I said, so I'm going to go into my.
Hold on, everybody. Put your seatbelts on.
Not so popular opinion.
Put your seatbelts on.
I'm gonna suggest, Mr. Mad Dog, go ahead and say your closings. That way you're not on for this, so people don't associate you with me.
Well, I got to dip anyway, because I'm gonna go do some bowling.
Oh, you don't want the smoke. You don't want the smoke though.
No,
you don't want the smoke.
You never know. You never.
Oh, you hear that,
Next-
ladies?
Underestimate me, okay?
Next
All
time,
right.
next, I'm bringing my shit next time I come to your city. Just know
All
that.
right. All
The
right.
bowling
We
shit
can
will
set
be in the
that up.
truck. All 4 bowling
Yeah.
balls will be in the truck.
I'm gonna just
Hell
sit
yeah.
back and eat pizza. I'll watch. I don't bowl. I don't bowl.
But yeah, I'm gonna get off here too. Actually, I just want to say I appreciate you guys for letting me come on here.
No doubt. No doubt.
Didn't really have a whole lot to say about the game, but honestly, it was a humbling experience. And I just want to say I made great connections and better friendships with a lot of people during that game. So probably more than what I have at any other game, honestly.
Yeah.
But it was truly a blessing for everybody. Made it there safe. Everybody got home safe. And we did have a couple guys injured.
For the Legionnaire,
for the
Legionnaire that got sick. We got
Blessings
an
to them.
update. Yep.
I hope they heal up good. I keep them in my prayers too when I got home. So I pray for everybody, all my paintball family and friends. So I just wanted to say I love all you guys and I appreciate every single one of you.
Hey man, we love you too, man.
Paintball strong, paintball family always.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna let you go ahead and drop off.
All right, I'll catch up with you guys.
All right, Thomas.
I don't run local league, Spawn. You know what I'm saying, sir.
All right, man. I'll catch y'all later.
All
right, no doubt.
All
right. So, scenario versus big games. You ready?
And then there were two.
And like I said, so scenario versus our experience with the last weekend, in my opinion, was a scenario event. And the reason why I said it is because they had missions every 30 minutes. There were the missions included slapsticks, yes, but the slapsticks were a secondary layer to the game. The slapsticks were points that you got that were counted ever so often, but there wasn't a fight for the slapstick because that was the mission. You get what I'm saying? So we had, like Kemper and them explained, they had to go up this hill. We had to, blow up buildings. We had to go and grab 4 different buildings. I think they had something where they had to do sniping and shit like that. Like, that's a fucking mission. That is scenario
to the T, yeah.
Right. Big games are shooty fucking ball. And their job is, in my opinion, to make us, the player, go out there, run around, and shoot fucking paint.
Go back, buy more paint, shoot more paint.
They have a they have a goal. The goal in mind isn't necessarily, because again, I'm a person that like to think. What do you say? If scenarios are what Blast Camp, Indie, Battle of Fort Knox, sure what run, big game that was Splatter Park run. So to that point, Ryan, I agree with you to a point. So when you say, so when I think of a scenario event, right there, so there's three types of styles out there. One of them, like I said, is you got the shooty ball, you got the real-time tactical, and then you have a real-time strategy, RTS, and then you have big games. Now, what I've played 2 of the 3 forms of paintball. And just for me personally, scenario is the one I love the best.
Or would you put Monster Game?
Monster Game of the hybrid. We didn't get the Monster Game of the hybrid.
Because we talked about that.
We talked about this. Living Legends, Jason, Living Legends is shooty ball. There's no question about that. Living Legends is fucking shooty ball. It is not a scenario. It is a big game. To their defense, I don't think they label it as a fucking scenario game either. I think it's labeled. I think it's labeled as just that. It's a party with paintball. It is it's like I said, pirate game, action adventure. So Rob, Monster Game is a big game, but Monster Game had the way that their missions run. That's why I say it's a hybrid. So Monster Game, for the most part of Monster Game, yes, you're out there shooting paint, blowing through paint, but because it's your own paint, it's like, it's okay. The whole goal of that one isn't necessarily to steal your money. So yeah, it's a big game, but most people that go to Monster Game, they're buying cheap paint or they got paint left over for other events and they're going to shoot it. And they have missions. They do have missions at Monster Game that are on the hour. And actually, I think it's every 30 minutes you got a certain mission. And then they got prop missions that you go out and do. So it is a hybrid for me.
Yeah.
What we just did this past weekend was, in my opinion, a scenario. Anything Red Feather does is a fucking scenario.
Yeah, no. Intricate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that Evil Dead game was nice. the translating, the mission where we had to take the kid on the field to put him on the stretcher under the building. All that shit, fun. Stuff like that is fun.
Yeah, and for me, that's Scenario. Again, and I'm not. Don't think what I'm saying to you is knocking. Right, Sean. And see, Sean, that's the thing. So Sean is a gunner. Sean is a killer. I ain't gonna take nothing from him. Sean's a killer. Sean can turn any game into a kill fest. So it doesn't matter for him. I agree with that 100%. But at the same time, Sean also is the guy you want on your team, whether it's a Scenario, a RTS, or a fucking shooty ball game. Yeah. You want him because he goes out there and kills people and gets those eliminations. And then for people who like to play the Scenario, you need that. You need those people. You need somebody that's number one skilled with that fucking mag that can put what do you say?
Yeah.
I mean, yes. Purge is the same category as Monster Game for me.
The PA system. Every mission was announced over the PA, so it was.
Yeah, but Purge is to a point. It's a hybrid for me. It's a hybrid because it's the same thing as Monster Game is, where. Exactly, Derek. I like to use my brain as well. That's the same way I like to use my brain under fire. Just give it, the fact Red Feather games, you get a mission pack. You got to kind of the what's the name game, the Evil Dead game was dope because you had to decipher the fucking Book of the Dead to get a mission, which was fucking phenomenal. Purge is at Blast Camp.
Yeah.
Purge, yeah, exactly, Rob. Monster and Purge are the same style of game for me. Big game is all numbers, all behind me. That's true, Ryan, and that's true. So it's a big ass. How many people can you get with guns that are going to do shit? Yes, that is correct. The coming game he said the game coming this weekend is going to be an RTS Scenario of a different type. So, and Ryan, I will reach out to you after this weekend to understand that because it intrigued me when I saw it, and because it looked like that. It looked like a game that you're kind of constantly in. Now, there isn't necessarily any roles in that particular game that I know of, but it seemed like the game that you were constantly in. And I like that shit because, again, it makes me think. It makes me figure out how can I outsmart the opposition and do something that they won't expect me to do.
I guess, I like to do both. I guess. I mean, shoot and solve puzzles and shit. I like both.
Yeah, but I just don't. I hate when it's
just straight, just shooting, just no mission, no nothing.
Right, like that for me, like again, that for me just does it. It just like go out there, like fighting over a slapstick is just it. That's not the game. That's not me. Nothing wrong with it. That's just not who I am. That's not the player I am. Well, and I wasn't even shooting over slapsticks. That was just in general.
Just in general, but a lot of people fuck themselves up in slapstick shooty ball games. People losing their mask and shit and all of that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and I agree with Sean and Craig are saying. Like, they're like, shit, we shooting people. Yeah. We all about shooting people. Yeah. But you need, like I said, any game style you play, you need a Sean Rose, you need a Craig Shear, you need a Guru, you need a Grizz that's going to sit there and shoot a shit ton of paint. But then on the back end, I want a mission. I want a reason why I'm doing this. I don't want to just be out there doing it just to say I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about it. And I think that there are, that was you doing that. That was you, Derek. Oh shit, I didn't know that was you.
Oh shit, I didn't know that was you.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know that was you.
He said a few years ago.
Oh, a few years ago. Okay.
A few years ago.
Okay. I agree, Jamie. I agree. Side mission makes the game. I agree 100%. Side missions definitely make the game. If you giving somebody something to do, that makes the game. Just having a whole bunch of guys out there, spending all that money to shoot with no goal. And because again, most of the time you don't even know what the fucking score is. You don't know what the situation is. Like, it's like, oh, well, go get the slapstick. But it's like, okay, you go get the slapstick, and then there's somebody waiting there to slap it back, which is dope because you can get there. But it's like, I did all this hard work, I did all this shooting, and somebody just sitting there to slap it back.
Like, boop.
And then so that, for me, that just I want to be, if I win, I want to win because I actually outsmarted you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did, Spawn. I thought that was what he was talking about, but yeah, somebody did do that, running for the stick. 3 weeks your expect. Okay. Hey, in 3 weeks my expectations changed, and I'm down for it. Because again, like I'm saying, Alan, I haven't
Not sorry.
I haven't played that style of game yet, so I'm interested in
I
playing it.
can't wait. I cannot wait. Pirate game is gonna be so much fucking fun. I just know it is.
I
I
mean,
know it is.
I think so too. And I mean, just to address something else that I've been seeing people talk about the time of play and how long they play, and that it's not about the time and this, that, and the other. I mean, it depends on what you're doing. It depends on what you want to do. Like I think Sean would argue that if he got more time to shoot people, he got more time to shoot people. You know what I'm saying? It got lopsided.
All right,
Rules started to
Easter.
change teams. What do you say?
He said he gotta go.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, you will, Jacob. We're gonna get you on here, buddy. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get you on here. I know we gonna get you on here. He said tech change, no more guessing. Like, I mean, that's just what it is. Like, and Sean, that's the same. I feel the same way about it, Sean. Like, you know, you run missions that got lopsided, and then once they start changing the rules and switching teams, that's I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna comment on that one. Right. And again, Tristan's a badass for getting there, but if he got there and he just doing that, but see, White River, if you get there, the final battle, that's true, Carl. That is true, Carl. That is 100% true there.
Yeah. Know how to use your teams.
And that was one of the things. That was one of the things that I had to learn, that Carl taught me with that very first command. Is he taught me how to read the team, to understand the team. I mean, hell, simple. Ask the teams. Mission bids and became it. Yeah. But I mean, that's my spiel, man. Like I said, I mean, I could go on more, but I don't want to. I'm associated with a lot of games coming up, and I don't want people feeling like I'm like, you know what I'm saying, negative about the games or this, that, and the other, because I'm really not.
It's just how his brain works.
It's just it's I could go on, but like I said, I just prefer a game that makes my brain work. Like, that's just what it is. That and Sean, that's what the goal was this weekend. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think I was talking to Jacob about it when he was still on our side. I'm like, he was like, you know, he wanted to run missions. My thing is, yeah, let me go ahead and open up. Let me punch the hole for you. You go run your missions. I'm okay with that. But I just need to have missions. Exactly, Alice. Exactly. I need the mental stimulation of playing the paper. I mean, I know people who
this past weekend, Sean was saying how, you know, it's like, you need to do what? Okay, we'll clear that ground. You just be behind us, and when we clear that ground, go do your mission.
Right. But it got to be a mission. I don't want Sean clearing the ground for nothing.
No, I'm just saying if it's for a mission, yeah.
No, I'm saying the different game styles. What I'm saying is to get different games. If I have Sean at, let's say, like I said, we just talked about monster game. Even if it's a Legends, right? And again, nothing against it, but I got Sean clearing the path to Legends. I'm reading what Ryan said. Yeah. Message me, Ryan. I know I don't think he's friends or not, but message me, and I can't speak for other teams. I can tell you what's going on with us with it. But he said, or the ground, it just my phone. I had no stream. I could come in and give you my thoughts. What he say? A good scenario event can appeal to everyone. Missions. Right, but see, that's the point, though. Like you said, that is perfect right there. If you know you got these different teams that's coming to your event, make the game a bit. Everybody doesn't want to just sit there and play speedball. I'm not a speedball player. The size I am is not built for speedball. That's not what I can do. Steve, man, what's up, Steve? Big shout out to Steve. He was with us all weekend. Big shout out to Steve. But yeah, so I just don't. They have a game. Okay, he's saying what games they got there. But yeah, I just don't. For me, I want to play a Legends event because I want to say I experienced the Legends event. But I know just off of what I've seen and what other people have said about, it's not my style. Right, exactly.
This past weekend.
Yep, that's exactly what this weekend was.
All around both sides, everybody. It was like a few scuffles here and there, but all in all, we got along. Both sides got along all weekend. No fights, no nothing. It was all good. It was a great fucking weekend. And all right, I mean, pirate game, still, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. In my costume,
Yeah,
it'll be fun.
right. I'm excited for that game too, because again, that's going to be different. And yeah, Jamie, I agree with you 100%. He said, missions are good. If missions are good, when missions are good, I want it, and that's kind of how we are. See, Lee, and I appreciate that too. And Ray just said too, Legends was about slapsticks and ground, which is cool for that type of game style. But for the type of player that I am,
you want a mission.
I want a mission.
Work for it.
And again, I mean, even with I've never played a Mission Masters game, right? I've never played that, but and I hear stuff about that one. What do you say?
Give us an objective. Go out and have fun. I'm gonna have less. Yeah, true.
I agree with you on that one, Derek.
Yeah. Because it's like, okay, go have fun. Like,
damn, they going. I see people going. I see people going. Oh shit! You said they going. Oh shit! Craig said they gonna have 1 or 2 runners off and cosplaying. Fucking A. That's what I'm talking about, Craig. Yeah, we got. I know we got.
They did talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Wayne Dollar props was raw. And again, I just like even the props, right? Even the props. If the props are, what am I trying to say? The props
Kemper
are
definitely will give you missions. I love running the missions I ran with Kemper that weekend.
Yeah.
They're fun as shit.
All right, I'm with it, Jamie. I am with it. I'm with it, Jamie. Let's get together. Let's get some games going on for sure. But yeah, I just want to. I enjoy games that make me think. I enjoy games that are a little bit more complex, and me shooting people, knowing I'm running to do something, makes me that allows me to generate my own fun.
Get you out, shoot you, get you out. I'm get out, then I go back. I'm not going towards a goal. I'm just shooting you to get the fuck out until you get me out.
Yeah. Because like I said, all the shit we did this weekend, every single thing we did this weekend was for a purpose. It wasn't just go out there and shoot. I shot fucking 6 cases of paint. I bought 7. I shot 6.
Yeah, when I went to that first case with my EMAC, I was like, whoa, I'm shooting too fucking much.
Yeah. All right, I got you, Ryan. But yeah, I shot 6 cases of paint. And when I shot those cases of paint, every time I shot one, it was for a reason. It was to make sure that we had the ground we needed. It was to make sure that the mission that was being ran, not even near me, but somewhere else, was able to be successful.
All right.
Okay, cool. Cool, Derek, I'm with it. What is this? Mallow sent me a text on my chocolate. Oh, I see what you're saying. He sent me some pics. Okay, I got you.
I'm gonna throw that in, yeah. I forgot about it. I know if you're still in here, girl, my bad. I'm usually on it, but my bad.
Mike, I think Mike had a couple.
Yeah, but we saving all the memes. I really think we should plaster them all over the back of the trailer on the door.
Trying to find this picture that Derek just sent. So Derek sent me this picture here. So this is type of shit I like right here. This right here, right?
The puzzle.
Yeah, and I see 502 right there. I see Dominion right there. So they're doing a puzzle in the middle of a fucking firefight. That shit is fucking dope.
Yeah, no, shit like that is, yeah.
Low key, and that's why I'm excited for Pirate Game, because having to do missions or having to do little puzzles and shit while firefight, that shit is gonna be nuts, bro. That shit is gonna be nuts. And again,
I'm excited because my phone works now, and I can use the app, so I can't fucking wait.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm excited for it. For me personally, that's it for me, bro. Like I love this shit. I love playing paintball, and I just like being able to having to use my brain. Yep. Craig said me doing a puzzle. He said, "Okay, we help occasionally."
He said, "Shh." He said, "Shh."
Confirm that. All right, so I got Ryan. I added Ryan here, but Yeah, I mean, like I said, ultimately, man, that's just it is what it is, bro. I mean, people got their preferences. I'm not saying that one. I'm realistically not saying one is better than the other.
Right.
I'm simply saying that I want for the difference to be acknowledged,
Yeah,
and to
it's
understand
not.
that. Yeah, and to understand that one event is a big game.
But I feel like amongst everybody who's watching this, and amongst us in the comments, they know.
And I hope they understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying, I'm not saying don't go play these fucking games. I'm not saying that I hate them, because I'm still gonna play them, because again, it's my money. I get to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm just simply saying what my preference
want.
is. If I had if there were several, John said he'll say it. Scenario is better. I mean,
And I
I
agree
agree
with
with
you.
that. Yeah, I agree with that. But in the Midwest, it's lacking. That's the thing, though. In the Midwest where we play at, it's lacking.
Yes.
True scenario is lacking.
Yes.
And
That's
I mean,
100%.
yeah, and again, I love Fort Knox. I fell in love with Fort Knox too as a field, right? But Fort Knox is a donut. So while it is a bit of, what do you say?
Do you have unlimited time and
He said you have limited
you
time
have
and
limited
limited
time
funds.
and limited funds? Oh, yeah, you're right. But
What you thinking?
limited time. As in,
I think as in playtime. I mean, as
Like-
in the time to get in the game in, right? As in weeks in a month, right?
I think that's what TB talking about.
Well, we'll have. I'm sure he a couple seconds behind. He'll comment. True. So I mean, depending on where you are, Jason. Because some people say when they travel out of the Midwest, even more so. Big games suggest to milk you, paying the money like Derek. Knox might be a donut, but smaller. But there's so much variety. I agree, Derek, and that's what I was getting to, Derek. That's what I was getting to. Right? He said total weekends you can play. Exactly, and that's the thing. So because of the way the Midwest is built, right? As far as games go, right? Just breaking it down, we got 4 games here in Michigan. 3 of those games are two of those games for sure are shooty balls. They're big games. They're shooty ball games. 2 of them for sure are. One of the games that we're doing here at the local field health survivor, it's a hybrid, which we call a monster game. And then the 4th game, we don't know what it's in for. What we're in for yet? It's B-Rad's Fallout game. We don't know what we're in for yet, so we don't know. Then our
Fort
other
Knox is
events
amazing.
are Fort Knox. We got Fort Knox and then we got Sherwood. Well, we know what 2 of the events at Sherwood are. They're RTT games. You know what I'm saying? They're real-time tactical games. Then we have Super Game. Super Game, I didn't touch on Super Game. I don't know what Super Game is, because the way it's structured, it's shooty ball, but then they have these missions and these objectives that you have to hold and capture. And it's kind of the only thing about Super Game that I think should change. I don't think you should know ahead of time what time the buildings go live. I agree, Craig. I think it is mostly shooty ball, and I think if they took out the mechanic that allows you to know when the next facility is gonna go live, I think that'll turn that game around. Though it is field dominance, and that's what I'm saying. And that's why I say that. That's why I say that, Sir Lindsay, is if they took out the fact that you knew at 3:00 that Falcons Ridge is gonna go active. I got it, Ryan. I'm gonna read it for you. I got it. What do you say? I think it is. I think it is hybrid, though. I do think it's hybrid. Because again, so, and this is why I say it's kind of like what White River did, right? So Super Game has the flag poles, right? You pull the flag poles, the flag poles, and those are counted. But then there's like, okay, at a particular time, a particular building or structure is worth more if you own that location.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's hybrid, and that's why I kind of left it off a little bit, because I didn't know how to approach that one. It is. I agree 100%. It is field dominance, and it is shooting ball, because again, most of the time you just got people out there pushing and owning the field, and Okay, I mean, I think the consensus is that Super Game is more shooty ball.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm getting.
Yeah. But I think, but it's like, so. I mean, if we had to compare the two, because in my opinion, those are the two bigger ones here. If we had to compare the two, I think Super Game leans more to me than Legends does, though, because I think Legends is 100% shooty ball. I don't know. I never played one though. I've never played the Legends.
That's what I was.
I've
The
never
next thing I
played
was
the
gonna
Legends.
say. Like, we've never played Legends, but I know we have people in the comments that played it.
Right. So is Legends 100% about dominance and slapsticks, or is Legends this field goes live at 2 o'clock? Fight to get it.
What other game did we play that did that? It was at Hales. Because most of the field was cut off. Okay, yeah, global. Because most of the field was cut off. Nothing over here, but it was like at this certain time, Titman Towers is active or whatever. I like that.
Yeah, that was global. Well, no, global was the flag sticks.
Okay.
Ryan, so I'm thinking about that. I'm when I saw this event, Ryan, I want to try that field out. So there's a couple different fields we're trying to get to next year. So next year, I'm gonna say it right now, Mike. This is how I feel about it. I don't think we should probably schedule out next year.
No, I don't. I agree with you. I think we should just go with the flow.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna schedule out next year.
Because like you said, after this, you're done commanding.
Yep, I'm done. I'm
not taking any command roles or XO. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think we should just go with the flow, and whatever pops up, and if we can make it, we make it. Yeah. But we know, like I said, right off the bat, we know we're going to Texas in January.
We're going to Texas. We're doing Pirate, and if I win this year against Lacey, I'm doing RTT in October. That. Those are the three. Those three are locked in.
And then if Lacey wins, we'll be back to play
for Lacey.
For him.
Right. But next year, I'm taking no command. Next year, I'm running mag. I'm going to be a honorary 502 member with a mag, because I'm shooting shit out of everything.
I'm going to stick on him to do it, too, because he'll be like, and go back to motherfucking CS2 amp and be like, yeah. I got to stick on his ass to stay like, no.
Fuck that. That pump was hard as shit.
He was like, hand me that. He's like, take that. Hand me that. He was like, yeah.
So I don't think nobody nuked anything last year, Russ. I don't think nobody nuked anything last year at Global, though. I mean, we
it was nukes?
Yeah, they're the nuke they're the nuke.
Huh. Look at me. Learning something new. I did not know that.
Yeah, if you get enough points, you can nuke it and then.
I guess my ass should read the rules, right?
Maybe. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, next year. Like I said, I'm calling next year. I think so, James. That's the thing. I think I will like B-Rad's game, and that's why I think.
I mean, we liked what was it, Ghost Recon?
Yeah. Oh, Ghost Recon was the shit.
He did a good job with Ghost Recon.
Yeah, he did do a good job with Ghost Recon.
I mean, I do not doubt him with this Fallout. He did a good job.
He a big ass. We working on it, Carl.
Yeah,
Carl, I am working on that. I'm trying to get down there, Carl. Trust me. I am. The thing with that one, Carl, is I am commanding Monster Game with Dewam as XO the week after that. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to double up like that. But if I can, trust me, I'm there, Carl. Anybody that's going to that event, definitely go down there, run with Farron, and this is at White River. This is Beaches of Normandy at White River. If y'all going, run with Farron. Carl's gonna be helping him out, which is a great fucking thing, because I'm gonna tell you right now, Carl helping me out my first command was fucking amazing. I don't think I would have been able to get up to speed as quick as I did without Carl right there helping me out. So yeah, if you can make it to that event, if y'all in the Indiana area or driving down, however you want to be, and y'all want to play that weekend, July, holla at Farron, run with Farron. But yeah, I think I'm excited too for B-Rad's game. I think that's going to be, well, I'm XOing Mad Max for that one, James. So again, so if he things like that right there, James, like that's what that's a rare for the game. So I'm not expecting anything less than a amazing scenario.
Yeah, I know, baby. I know.
What's her birthday?
The 19th.
Is that Monster? Is that Monster?
I don't think we got anything July 19th, do we?
No.
Then
No,
I'm
that's
good.
the weekend for Fairing Game. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the weekend of Fairing Game. Yeah. Though no, Mike's not going nowhere. By the way.
No, I'm not missing my daughter's birthday this time.
Oh, there you go. Red Velvet Oreos. Oh shit. See, he trying to get me to come down there.
Whoa.
Now.
Whoa. Yeah,
Ryan,
no, I can't do it.
Well, like I said, Ryan, I got it up. I got it up. I'm gonna read this here in a second after this one is done. But yeah, I mean, overall, man, like I said, those are my thoughts. Again, it's not to say one. It's not to say that I dislike doing them. I'm never gonna play them. It's just to say that my personal preference is scenario events that make me think.
He just wanted the world to know where his stance was
Oh,
and where
fuck
the rest
yeah.
of the team is. I mean, 'cause pretty much. I mean, I can't say the rest of the team. I don't know. I don't know. Me and you for sure. I think Baker got a taste of the bug of missions this past weekend, so he might change. Rich is definitely shoot, but he like missions too.
We are red side, James. We are. I believe we are red side. Look,
For what?
Mad Max. I think I'm XO and red.
Pull it. Where's the?
I don't have a flyer here. I'm not gonna play the video. That shit loud
No.
as hell.
Shit. I don't.
Oh wait,
No,
I can look at the calendar.
Put the calendar up.
Calendar. Yeah. Mad Max. Yeah, we
where's
read
that?
for Mad
Okay.
Max. So we read for Mad Max. So yeah. Yep.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Versus
Ryan.
DC.
Yeah, Marvel vs. DC is gonna be live. I'm loving that.
I'm gonna be high because it's my birthday.
So and that's the thing, Craig. I agree with you, Craig. That's the thing. Like, it's good to play a medium-sized shooting ball on a good field. As long as it's a good field, it's great for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he said once or twice a decade. God damn. Oh shit. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, man, like I said, those are my thoughts. I just wanted to get that out the way. It's been so for y'all to know that shit been sitting on me for like a month. But
Yeah.
I've been talking about doing this for like I really wanted to do a whole show on it, but I didn't want to piss people off. I'm done pissing people
As
off.
TB would say, fuck them. But you said you're done pissing people
I'm
off.
done pissing people off. I want a kumbaya moment.
Oh.
I'm reformed. Remember, I'm reformed.
Okay.
Sir, you are eliminated. I need you to get up, step away,
Sir,
go retag.
GGs will be exchanged.
Ooh.
But come out that door.
I'll just talk about that. They're here in a minute.
Hands touching your motherfucking knees. Because that's the only way you getting out of this. You sweet bitch.
I told y'all it's not me, it's him. I always told y'all that. It's not me, it's him. He said, what's supposed to Oh man. It's coming.
I mean, yeah, this is basically the wind down. I mean,
There we go, Ryan. Marvel, yes. And for those who don't know, I don't know if y'all saw. I throw it up there one more time, Mike. For people who don't know, listen. I don't care to a point. I don't care if you play against us, because steel sharpens fucking steel. So if I gotta play against you, just like in a couple weeks, I'm playing against the 502 brothers at Sherwood.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a pain in my ass, but it's
yeah,
gonna tell me where the hell I'm at.
I'm expecting to get fucked up.
I am expecting that fucking Automax to sing and fuck me up, and then I'm gonna turn around and be like, "Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, sir." But that being said, these are the games we're playing. Scratch out Legends. We're not fucking going to Legends now. I can't pull that one off. These are the games we're going to. The color is the side we're playing for. Play with us, play against us. To a point, it doesn't matter.
Fun.
But come
Don't
play
matter.
some paintball.
We love y'all either fucking way.
Mm-hmm. If y'all out there with us and y'all see us, like I said, I'm gonna have my water bottles again. This is shit we do just so that y'all can remember who the fuck we are and have fun with us.
Yeah. Like I said, it's the wind down. I'm gonna go ahead and hit y'all with the like I said, all season long to November 1st. Paintball 10. Go to Top Notch Grizzly. Whatever you get, put this code in. 10% off the whole season. So I love my paintball peeps. So yeah. And more. You got anything else to say? Like, you know, you want to talk about this Reform It a little more or no?
Dead men tell no tales.
Three weeks, people.
Pirate
3
game.
weeks.
I have fun making
We
it.
will have rum. This is pirate rum. We will have these. It's actually mutant rum. It says accuracy by volume. We will have the pirate game as well.
And then any other time we have, well, you can't see it, but Mutant Shine. We'll have those too.
So
I gotta.
And again, this is all we do for the. This is all we do for the
stickers.
paintball. For the paintball fam. That's what we do for the paintball fam. So we will have that. With that being said, exactly, Craig. Yeah, exactly. So we will have that. So with that being said, man, we appreciate y'all rocking with us for these 2 hours. 3 weeks.
As
I will
always.
see y'all, and we will see y'all on the field in 3 weeks. Who's ever there, I appreciate it. Listen, y'all have a good night. Have a happy Easter.
Yeah,
Catch y'all
enjoy the
next
family.
time. Yeah,
Have fun,
exactly.
yeah. Like I said, we'll see y'all next week, Friday, and we'll see y'all in 3 weeks on the field. So,
Sirs.
Hey, look, GG's gonna be exchanged and everything. But what I'm gonna need you to do is come on out that room. Ass first, hands touching your motherfucking knees. Cause that's the only way you getting out of this shit alive, you sweet bitch.
Not around, just don't forget who you fucking with when stepping on hollow ground.